Today I'm showing you guys the best guard build in NBA 2K25. And this is an all-around guard build that can do everything. This build can shoot from anywhere on the court and it can get some crazy contact dunks. This build has great playmaking attributes that can help you and your teammates. And we can't forget about defense. This build can lock up anybody. Now in this video, I'm going to show you guys 3 different versions of this build. The first version will be for new players who just got NBA 2K25 and don't have any cap breakers. The second version will be for new players who just hit level 40 this season and now have access to 7 cap breakers. And the third version will be for people who have 12 cap breakers or more. And since I'm showing you guys the best guard build on NBA 2K25, do me a favor, just leave a like and subscribe. And here we are. Let's go ahead and get into the first version of the build for people who have 0 cap breakers. Now, for the position, you can go shooting guard if you want. I personally think you should go point guard, so that's what I'm going to go with. And for the height, we're going to go 6'4". Now, the reason I'm going 6'4" is because this is the best height in NBA 2K25 for a guard. It is the tallest height that you can go to be able to speed boost on NBA 2K25. And just in general, it is an all-around great height. You're going to be able to get some stops in the paint, and you're also going to be able to do everything else. But overall, this build is the best height to go with, in my opinion. Remember, this build is supposed to be a well-rounded build for every mode in NBA 2K25, and I think 6'4" is the best height. And for the weight, we're going 190 pounds, and for the wingspan, we're going 6'4". This is important. Make sure you guys copy this. Starting off with the 3-point rating, we're going to go ahead and put that all the way up to a 95. Now, let's go over why we're going with a 95 3-point rating. At the 95 3-point rating, you unlock Hall of Fame Deadeye, and you also unlock Hall of Fame Set Shot Specialist, which is going to help a lot. At a 95 3-point rating, you unlock Hall of Fame Deadeye, and you also unlock Hall of Fame Set Shot Specialist, which is just going to make you in general shoot way better. Now remember, this is a 0 cap breaker build, so we cannot go 99 3 ball. The rest of the build is not going to be balanced. So that is the reason why we're going with a 95 3-point rating. We also get Gold Limitless Range, and we also unlock Gold Limitless Range if you guys do care. For new players who are watching this video, heads up, Limitless Range, the badge in general, just does not work. It's not that good. It's just pretty bad. And once we upgrade some other important attributes, our shifty shooter is going to go up as well. Now for the mid-range rating, we're going to leave this at an 85. I think the 85 mid-range rating is the lowest mid-range rating that is pretty consistent. If you're a good shooter, you can get away with like an 82 or an 83, but for this build, we're going to be rocking with an 85 mid-range rating. Now, if you're looking forward to playing random rec, squatted rec, pro-am, any 5v5 mode that has a free throw, I would definitely recommend at least going a 70 free throw. A 70 free throw is definitely going to help you knock down those free throws. But overall, the shooting on this build is absolutely insane. You're going to be able to knock shots down at a very consistent rate. Now it's time to go ahead and get into the playmaking. For the pass accuracy, we're going to put this all the way up to an 82. Remember, this build is for all modes in NBA 2K25, and I think an 82 is a good median for all modes. Now, if you plan on only playing park, you could probably get away with like a 71 or a 78 pass ac. But if you plan on playing rec, random rec, or squatted rec, just overall, maybe even stage, once you get a little bit better, I think an 82 pass accuracy is probably the way. And the reason we do that is for Gold Dimer. That's going to help your teammates hit a lot more shots. And just in general, an 82 pass accuracy is going to give you way faster pass animations. Now, for the ball handle rating, we're going to go ahead and put this all the way up to a 92. And the reason we do that is for 2 reasons. Number 1 is to unlock Gold Unpluckable. A lot of defenders are going to be reaching at you, and you need that badge at least on Gold. And the second reason you need a 92 ball handle rating is it's going to unlock some really good dribble animations to help you get open. And with a 92 ball handle rating, you unlock Silver Ankle Assassin. It's not really that effective or consistent. Yeah, it's not really that good, but you also do get gold handles for days. As you guys can see, this is going to help you if you're dribbling the ball around the court. It's going to help you not lose as much stamina. Now for the speed with ball rating, we're going to go ahead and upgrade this all the way to an 86 to unlock Gold Lightning Launch. And I think this is the bare minimum you should go with on a 6'4" build. And I would say that Gold Lightning Launch is the bare minimum you should go with on any point guard build. But overall, the playmaking attributes on this build is really good. You get Gold Dimer, Versatile Visionary on bronze, all these great playmaking badges, and you're going to be able to dribble pretty quick. Now it's time to show you guys the finishing attributes on this point guard build. First off, we're going to go with the driving dunk, and we're going to put this all the way up to an 87. And there's a couple reasons why we're going with an 87 driving dunk. And the main reason is for silver posterizer. Now, I know it says bronze right now, but once we upgrade our vertical, obviously up to 75, it's going to be silver. Now, the reason why I say silver posterizer is so good is because it's the best bang for your buck. High driving dunk really isn't worth it this year. It's not really too overpowered. And what silver posterizer does is it basically stops you from getting taken out of of your dunk animations from the defenders. And with an 87 driving dunk, you also do unlock 1 contact dunk. Now remember, you must have a 75 vertical, which we're going to upgrade in a second. Now for the free throw rating, we're going to leave this at a 77. If I could bring it up to an 80 or an 85, I would. But remember, this is for people who just got NBA 2K25, and this builder is really tough if you have no cap breakers. So we're going to leave the driving layup at a 77 and the close shot at a 72. Now for the standing dunk rating, we're going to put this all the way up to a 40. With a 40 stand dunk, you unlock 1 stand dunk animation, which is really good for certain situations. But overall, the finishing is a lot of fun on this build, and I'm sure you guys are going to go crazy with it. So far on this build, you guys know I can shoot, I can play make, I can finish, but you're probably wondering, you probably don't have any defense. That's wrong. This build, again, is a well-balanced build for all modes in 2K25. Let's go ahead and get into it for the defense. Now, for the perimeter, we're going to go ahead and upgrade this all the way to an 85, and there's multiple reasons why we do that. At an 85 perimeter, we unlock silver on-ball minutes. Now, I know it says bronze, but once we upgrade all of our other physical attributes, it will turn silver. We also get silver challenger, which is going to help you get contest from 3. Honestly, there's no point in going gold. There's not much of a difference between silver and gold, so we're going to leave it at an 85 perimeter. We also get pick dodger on silver and off-ball pest on gold. Now for the steal rating, we're going to go ahead and put this all the way up to an 85. Now the reason why we're doing that is to unlock gold interceptor. That's going to help you a lot in the lane steals. Now the only reason why we're going with an 85 steal is for gold interceptor. Silver glove, I'm not going to lie to you guys, it's not worth it. Okay, I think the only time it's really worth going for is basically if it's on Hall of Fame. But if you do want to use this build as a template and not go with an 85 steal so you can have more attributes to work around with, I would definitely recommend going with a 73 steal so you keep that silver interceptor at least. But I think for new players, I think an 85 steal rating is going to help you out a lot. Now for the interior, we're going to bring this up to a 50. It's going to help you get some stops in the paint. Obviously, if a center's going up on you, you're pretty much done for. You're not going to get a stop. But for guards your size, if they try to go up with a contested layup, you're definitely going to be able to get some good animations to stop them. Now for the block rating, we're going to max that out at a 61. Now this isn't necessarily to get actual blocks in 2K25. 61 block is going to help you get way better contest from the perimeter. And with a 61 block, you're going to get some better animations in the paint defensively. Now for the offensive and defensive rebound, leave that alone. 25 O board and 45 D board. Now for the speed rating, we're going to put this at an 82. I think this is an all-around great speed rating. Anything lower just feels off. You feel sluggish. You feel slow. Remember, speed is going to help you run around the court off ball defensively and offense off ball. So 82 speed is definitely worth going for. And same goes for the agility. I highly recommend putting this at an 82. Anything lower, you just feel sluggish on defense. 82 agility is the way to go. And because we get that 82 agility, we also get silver on ball menace and we also get gold shifty shooter. You guys can finally see that now. And for the strength, we're going to leave this at a 45. Now for the vertical, we're going to go ahead and put this all the way up to a 75 to complete the build. And remember, you have to have a 75 vertical to get silver posterizer and to also get that contact dunk animation. Now this is easily the best point guard build for anyone who just got the game and has 0 cap breakers. And I think this is a very well-rounded build for every mode in NBA 2K25. Now if you do plan on hitting level 40 this season, you will unlock 7 cap breakers as a new 2K player. And cap breakers allow you to add more attributes to your build. Now if you do plan on sticking with this build and not making a new build, I'm going to show you guys where to put the cap breakers. I would put my first 4 cap breakers in the 3-point rating to get it up to 99. And when you do that, you're going to unlock every legend shooting badge in NBA 2K25. And it's going to help you shoot even better. And for the last 3 cap breakers that you have left over out of the 7, I would put it on speed. You're going to get up to an 85 speed rating. And that unlocks gold slippery off ball, which is going to help you move around off ball, which is one of the most effective offensive things to do in NBA 2K25. Now it's time to hop into the second version of the best guard build in 2K25. Now this is for people who have unlocked 7 cap breakers and they want to make a new build. Now for the position, obviously point guard, height 6'4". Now for the weight on this build, we're going to go 178 pounds. Now the reason we're doing this is to get a 91 speed with ball, which is going to unlock a very overpowered badge. Now let's go ahead and show you guys what I would do with this 7 cap breaker build, starting off with a 3-point rating. We're going to go ahead and put our 3-point rating at a 90, and we are going to use our first 5 cap breakers on the 3-point rating. Now remember, the reason why we're putting 5 cap breakers in the 3-point rating is because that is one of the most expensive attributes to use the cap breakers in. Now, again, the reason why we're using 5 cap breakers into 3-point shot rating is because that is one of the most expensive attributes in this game. And remember, the reason why we're going with a 95 3-point rating is to get Hall of Fame Deadeye and Hall of Fame Set Shot Specialist. Now, for the mid-range rating on this build, I went with an 84, not too far off from an 85 like the last version I just showed you guys. And for the free throw rating, I went with a 71 on this build. Just how the attributes worked out, we had just enough left over to get one more attribute on the free throw rating. Now onto the playmaking. For the pass accuracy rating, we're going to go ahead and put this all the way up to an 82, just like the first version I showed you guys for the fast passes and to also get gold dimer. And for the ball handle rating, we're going to put this all the way up to a 92, just like I told you guys, for gold unpluckable and for really good dribble animations. Now, for the speed with ball rating, we're going to put this at an 89. Now, the reason why we're doing this is because we're going to use our next 2 and last cap breakers on the speed with ball rating to get a 91 speed with ball. And as you guys can see, it's going to unlock it up to Hall of Fame lightning launch. So that's going to be able to help you dribble a lot faster and get past your defenders. So remember, we've already used our 7 cap breakers on this build, so let's go ahead and finish it. Now, with the driving layup on this build, we're going to go ahead and put this all the way up to an 85 to get layup mixmaster on silver. Now, again, the reason why we're able to upgrade these other attributes higher than the last build I showed you guys is because we have 7 cap breakers on this build, which frees our attributes a little bit more, so we're able to make this build even more overpowered. Now, for the driving dunk on this build, we're going to stick with an 87, just like the last build I showed you guys, so we get that silver posterizer once we upgrade our vertical up to 75. For the close shot, leave that at a 72. Doesn't really matter. For this build, I went with a 45 standing dunk to unlock 2 standing dunk animations. Remember, the reason why we're able to do that is because we have cap breakers. We can make this build way more well balanced. Leave the post control at a 42. Now for the perimeter defense on this build, we're going to leave this at an 85 as well. And for the steal rating, we're going to put this at an 85 to get that silver interceptor. And for the steal rating on this build, just like the last one, we're going to put it up to 85 so we get that gold interceptor. Now moving on to the interior defense rating, and because we have more attributes to work around with on this build, we're going to put this up to a 60. It's a little bit better compared to the first version that I just showed you guys of this build. Now for the block rating, we're going to max this out at a 61. Again, this is going to help us get way more contests from the perimeter and better defensive animations in the paint. Now, starting off with the physicals, with the agility rating, we're going to put this all the way up to an 82, just like the last build. And for the speed rating, we're going to put this all the way up to an 85. And on this version of the build, we actually get gold slippery off ball, which is going to be super OP. Leave the strength at a 45, and for the vertical, put this at a 75 to get that silver posterizer. It's very important. Make sure if you want contact, that one contact dunk and silver poster, you got to have that 75 vert and that 87 driving dunk. Now for the defensive rebound, leave this at a 45, and there's only one leftover attribute, and we have to put it in offensive rebound. So put the offensive rebound up to a 26. But overall, this is a very well balanced 7 cap breaker, 6'4" guard build that you guys are going to be able to dominate with. Now it's time to show you guys the third version of this build for people who have 12 cap breakers in 2K25. We're going to leave all this the same: height 6'4", weight 178, and wingspan 6'4". Starting off with a 3-point shot rating, we're going to put this all the way up to a 90, and we're going to put our first set of 5 cap breakers in the 3-point shot rating. Obviously, again, if you watch the video, we're going to do this so we can unlock Hall of Fame Set Shot Specialist and also Hall of Fame Deadeye. And for the mid-range rating on this build, we're going to leave this at an 83. And for the free throw rating, we're going to put this all the way up to a 70. Now for the pass accuracy, just like all the other builds, we're going to put this up to an 82 for those good pass animations and for gold dimer. Now for the ball handle rating, we're going to put this at a 90, and we are going to use 5 cap breakers on this to get a 95 ball handle rating. Now the main reason why we're doing this is to unlock the Steve Francis signature size up. For people who don't know, this is a crazy good, it's the best animation in the game to be able to get open. And because we're going to put our ball handle up to a 95, we also unlock Hall of Fame handles for days, which is going to help us out a little bit more when it comes to dribbling. So far we've used 10 cap breakers, and we're going to use our last 2 on speed with ball. We're going to put our speed with ball up to an 89, and we're going to use our last 2 cap breakers, which is going to be a total of 12, to unlock 91 speed with ball to get that Hall of Fame lightning launch. Now on this build, we're going to put our driving layup up to an 85 to get that silver layup mix master. For the driving dunk, we're going to put this up to an 87. As you guys know by now, I sound like a broken record. We're doing that to get that silver posterizer and for the one contact dunk animation. For the close shot, we're going to leave that at a 72. For the stand dunk on this build, we're going to put this up to a 45 to unlock those 2 stand dunk animations. And we're going to leave the post control at a 40. Now for the perimeter on this build, we're going to leave this at an 85 to get that silver on ball menace. And once we upgrade our agility, it's obviously going to turn silver. And for the steal rating, we're going to put this all the way up to a 91. Okay, now the reason why we're doing this is because we have way more attributes to work with. We have 12 cap breakers on this build, so we have way more attributes to work around with. So we're going to put our 91 steal rating up. And the reason why we're doing this is to get gold glove. I mean, gold glove is obviously a little bit better than silver. Why not? Why not put this into steal rating? This build is going to be crazy defensively. Now for the interior defense rating, we're going to leave this at a 61. For the block rating, we're going to go ahead and put this up to a 61 as well. Now, starting off with the agility rating, we're going to put this all the way up to an 82. And for the speed, we're going to put it at an 85. And the reason why we do that is for gold slippery golf ball. 45 strength, and we're going to go with a 75 vertical to get silver poster and the one contact dunk. Now, for the defensive rebound rating on this build, we're actually going to put this all the way up to a 61 because at 60, you get bronze rebound chaser, which is going to be a little bit of help. And why not? Defensive rebound rating is very cheap. So we're going to put this up to a 61, and the offensive rebound naturally is going to bring that up to a 26. In my opinion, this is the best guard build overall in NBA 2K25. It's very well balanced and it's going to get the job done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did and you found it helpful, just do me a favor, leave a like and subscribe, and I'm going to see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.